cheers to starting my last rotation of medical school. Today was my first day in the NICU, which is my last rotation of med school, which is crazy. Oh, hey girl. And I just got home. It is like a little after 3. My hours were pretty good. I mean, it was day 1, but I actually feel like my hours are going to continue to be pretty good. But can you not do that, please? She's always tearing up the carpet. I can't wait to have a place that doesn't have carpet for so many reasons, but one of them being that this girl, where you at? Hey, say hi. Oh, okay. She's always tearing up the carpet. Anyway, I wanted to start a vlog. I meant to vlog this weekend. I was like doing fun things this weekend. We went home. We saw my parents. I saw some friends, whatever. I forgot. It is what it is. And I was like, well, I really don't know what to vlog because this is my first week of this rotation. Like, I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be in the hospital, like, you know, whatever. But I was kind of feeling, look at this. Oh, why does she keep doing that? Anywho, she wants to be the star of the show. I'll let her in. Anywho, I was getting sorry, I'm all over the place. And that is the preface of what's going on. I was feeling very discombobulated this weekend, kind of going into the week, like thinking about preparing to go back into a rotation, because before this I was on transitions or whatever, which is like preparing you to go from med student to doctor. And it's a lot of online modules and not a lot of like in-person stuff and no clinical things. And so I was lazy. And I was like, I really don't know how to get back into the swing of things. And I was just like, I don't know, just feeling all over the place. And so I'm thinking that I'll do a little vlog on like resetting and getting back into routine for the NICU. So obviously I'm starting late because I just got back from my first day. But it was my first day. Okay, like vlogging on my first day would have been a little bit much. But I did have a good morning. I got up, went to the gym, got that in all in time to like come home, drink my coffee while I was getting ready, and be at the NICU by 7. And that was pretty good. I got to have like my full morning, and I was a little rushed this morning just because I'm just not back in my routine. But we're going to hone in. We're going to get back into it. We're going to get back into the proper like morning routine, but also like a nighttime routine. Because I feel like sometimes it's hard to get back into the swing of things of like, what do you do when you come home from a rotation? Like, how do you relax? And like, you know, also keeping yourself from like coming home and just absolutely rotting. So making sure that I'm coming home and I'm still doing things. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start the vlog. I'll start it tonight with all the things that I'm doing after work. I actually already started. I mean, I cracked open the Celsius, which I took with me to work and then never opened it, which I'm a repeat offender of like taking food and drink and never opening it just because I feel like I never have the right time. Like there's no lunch break. Like, I don't know. So anywho, I was like, can't let it go to waste. Gonna open it up right now. Came home, cracked this open. I haven't put on my comfy clothes yet, so I'm gonna do that. The other things that I like to do, like in the evening, I don't know, maybe not right when I get home. Sometimes it is, but so I like to get into my comfy clothes. I like to like lay out my gym fit for the next day, lay out my scrubs for the next day. Sometimes I'll like prepare whatever snacks I'm going to take. I'm going to be honest, I don't take a lot of snacks to the hospital because like I said, I'm a repeat offender of not eating the things that I take. So I pretty much take a protein bar and a chopstick, which really doesn't take a lot of preparation. But maybe I'll lay it out the day before. Other things that I do aside from my like normal getting ready for bed things, like, I don't know, try and like fit in a hobby or two to unwind. Like I'm still working on the blanket that I'm crocheting and I will be working on that for the rest of my life. Like, I don't know. If I don't finish that before residency, it's not getting done. So we're going to try and do some of that, making sure that I leave some time for reading. Tonight is a little bit different because I do actually have a meeting that I have to join in on Zoom for Gold Humanism. And then I have a meeting with someone about like fingers crossed, leasing a unit for our upcoming move to Boston. So I have 2 meetings that are going to like kind of take up a little bit of time. It shouldn't be that long. I mean, I would say 2 hours max of my evening, but it's 3:00. So I have plenty of time, but that's about it, I think, I would also cook if I had to, but luckily for me, not that lucky. It's not luck. I did the meal prep, but I made chili a few days ago and we still have some left. So we are meal prepped. I don't have to do any cooking. And I don't have to do any other meal prep for the week. Sometimes it's like I need to chop up veggies or fruit or like whatever, but all of that's already done. So I don't have any meal prep. I don't have any cooking. So I really have like very few responsibilities. So I usually go to bed at like 8-ish, 8:30. I go to bed really early. So I've got about 5 hours of my evening. 2 of them max are going to be, in these meetings. Oh, I would love to go on a walk, but I would like to wait for Justin to get home, and he's not going to be home till 6:30. So we will see if the walk happens. It might not, but I'm thinking crochet, reading, walking, getting my clothes laid out, get these meetings done, in probably not in that order, but that is what we're going to do. But first things first is I'm going to put on my comfies because I have to get out of this situation. Oh, you know what I really need to do? I really need to wash my hair. My hair like doesn't need a wash, like it's clean. But we had a fire, like a bonfire at my parents' house Saturday night. And my hair still smells like it. I was sitting in the team room today and I was like getting whiffs of it. And I was like, wow, I really hope nobody else is smelling this. But like, I feel like this whole room smells like a bonfire and it's literally from my head. So since it's 3:00, I feel like I should do it now because like my hair takes forever to dry. I don't dry it. That takes forever too. So I usually just let it air dry. And if I let it go any longer, like later into the evening, I'm going to bed on wet hair. And I don't want to do that. So first things first, I'm going to shower. I'm probably going to do an everything shower. Then I put on my comfies and then we'll see what happens after that. But wow, what an intro. Am I right? Maybe I don't need the Celsius. I'm feeling a little bit energized. I'm going to finish it though. So anywho, join me on my reset journey as I prepare to get back in a routine for my last rotation of med school. Do I need a routine? Not really. But I really like to have a routine. So we're going to do that. Come along, I guess. All right, I'm showered. I feel like a brand new person. I did cut myself shaving in like 3 different spots. So I'm monitoring that and make sure I don't bleed on anything. I have my comfies on, but I am going to get my gym clothes and my scrubs for tomorrow so that I can lay those out. So I keep all of my scrubs in the, hey buddy, what's up, dude? I keep all my scrubs in the guest room closet. I don't really know why, but I'm going to go grab some. Okay, we got the fit. I'm going to wear all black tomorrow. So, one thing about me is I hate a scrub top. I don't know why they are all so like constricting. Like I feel like I can't move my arms in them. So I rarely wear a scrub top. I did wear one today, but rarely does it occur. So I'm going to wear, it's just like a black underscrub. And then these black scrub pants, I think these are Dickies. I don't know. They're very comfortable. And then always like a vest or a jacket, usually a vest because I don't like to get too hot and sweaty. But I like that it adds extra pockets because if I'm wearing this top, it's got no pockets in it. I have nowhere to put my list, like whatever. So I'm going to hang this up in here, have that ready. Okay, gym clothes. I've got this matching set. I think this is, what is it? CRZ Yoga. And then I have no idea where this is from. I've had it forever, but it's just a long sleeve. Apparently I'm feeling very pink. And then my Honor Active socks. So I'm gonna have this set out so that I can get up and go to the gym. I will in fact be getting up at 4:30. So if I don't have to spend time picking out my clothes, that makes the morning a lot better. So I'm gonna put these in here. And in fact, I was wrong about not needing to meal prep because I did tell my husband that I would start the chicken for his lunch meal prep for him. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to do some dishes because he left the dishes in the sink when he left for work this morning. So I'm going to do those. And then it is 3:50. My first meeting is at 4:30. So after that, I think I'm going to have a snack because I'm actually starving. Because like I said, I never eat at the hospital. I'm going to have a snack, probably like watch a little bit of like a vlog or something while I do that. And then with the remaining time I have before my meeting, I'm going to answer some emails and work on some of my onboarding because I have a lot of documents that I have to get through for my onboarding for residency. So I've got that. I did also remember that I do have modules to do like for this rotation. Like I have to do modules and then like pass a quiz for each module. But considering today is day 1 and I have 2 meetings that I wouldn't normally have, I am going to skip on that for tonight. So we will do all those other things instead. Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. My allergies are going crazy. But got a good workout in this morning. I'm about to have some breakfast. I don't know about you guys, but like I really struggle to eat anything this early in the morning, but like I won't have an opportunity to eat later if I don't do it now. So I kind of have to like force feed this to myself, which is a very uncomfortable feeling. But gotta do what you gotta do. And I also am out of granola, so it's literally just some yogurt with these strawberries that I cut up this weekend. That's probably enough. Oh my god, why? Justin just left for work. I need to leave in 10 minutes, so I'm going to eat this really quickly. But everything else is pretty much done. I'm going to put my snacks in my backpack and yeah, then we'll head out. Some water, my chopstick, and protein bar. We'll see if I eat anything. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness. Get up here. Oh, she's so excited. She said, Mom's home. Mom's home. Just got home from work. It is like 2:00, so better hours than yesterday. Let me just preface by saying the hours are not bad. Like 7 to 2, that's like a 7-hour day. That's super easy. So that is awesome. I am gonna do some modules now that I'm home and don't have other things to do, which is why I didn't do them yesterday. But anywho, I have like a couple of those and quizzes to do, but it's throughout the whole rotation. So I don't know, maybe I'll just do like one today. We'll see how I'm feeling. Hey, what are you saying? Okay. But otherwise, I'm going to do like my normal after work things. Like I'm going to get out of these scrubs, put on my comfies. I need a snack because I didn't eat at the hospital per usual. What else are we going to do? Hey, buddy. Oh my God, everybody's here. Hi. Okay, I can't pick Obi up because he doesn't like the way that I hold him, but he's here. Anywho, I'm going to do all those things. Then I will probably get to like my modules after having a little snack. But I do think tonight we might do something fun. Well, maybe. Don't hold me to it. We will see. But Indy 11 plays at 7, and we just realized this. Like, we didn't know that there was a home game. So we might go to that because Tuesdays are also one of the days that Justin gets home earlier. So he'll be home around 4-ish. I don't know. So we will see. Maybe we will go to that game. Maybe we'll go for like half of it instead of staying for the whole thing because that is encroaching on my bedtime. But we might do that, so that'll be fun. If not, it's going to be like the same thing as yesterday, just doing my things to get prepared for tomorrow morning, so that I can get everything done nice and quick. I felt like I was very efficient this morning, like getting up, going to the gym, and came back and I was able to like have my breakfast, have my coffee, and be out the door by 6:40. And it was like perfect timing to get to work. So we'll see if I can keep that up tomorrow. But I think part of like having an efficient morning for me is making sure that I'm doing all of my things the night before, like having everything laid out, making sure that all of my stuff is like put away, like my backpack is packed up and ready to go. Yeah. So we'll make sure that we do all of those things. But first, I just need to decompress. So we're going to do that. We're going to the soccer game. And that's the only update that I have, actually.
Oh my lord, man. Put the ball down for him. Keep it for a second.
Look, you made it. Good morning, you guys. I just got back from the gym. It is 6:05, so I'm a little bit late. I like to be home like by 6, but I mean, 5 minutes is not crazy. Justin showed up at the gym. Usually he's not there like at the same time that I am. But he showed up kind of like near the end of my workout. So I think he distracted me. So I'm going to blame him on running late. Anywho, I am going to make my coffee. I always make my coffee like right when I get home so that I can kind of like cool off while I'm in the shower so that I can drink it right away. Whoa! Say hello, say good morning. Oh my God. Oh, fur in my chapstick. Anywho, we have a typical day for me today. So I'm going to be hopefully heading out of here by 6. Got her fur, literally my chapstick. 6:40. So that I can be at the hospital by 7. Otherwise, we'll see what time I get home. I actually have like a lot of things that I really need to get done tonight when I get back, on top of like the modules that I have to do for this clerkship. So hopefully I get back at a decent time and can do that stuff and not spend the whole night doing it. Yesterday, maybe not the best day to include in a like getting back in routine vlog, since it is not routine to go to a soccer game on a Tuesday night, but we didn't stay the whole time. I got home at like 8:30, so like not awful. It pushed my bedtime back probably like 30 minutes. So it wasn't crazy. But I probably could have used that time to get some of the stuff done that I'm going to need to do tonight instead. But regardless, it's going to get done and it's going to be fine. And we had a fun time. So anywho, I'm going to finish my morning routine. I'm going to try and be really, really quick so that I can get out of here in 33 minutes. All right. Okay. Just like that, it is 6:28 and I am pretty much like ready for the day. The only thing left to do is really put my snacks in my backpack, which takes 2 seconds. And then, I need to eat breakfast, which is always so hard at this time. But I really need to be leaving and now I need to be leaving in 11 minutes. And I think that all of those things can be done in less than that. So this is perfect timing. I do feel like I have my morning routine like down to a science. I love getting these things done and not feeling like, although I do feel like it was like really quick, like I don't feel rushed because this is just kind of like the normal amount of time I would spend like getting ready or like packing things up because I have like nothing to pack up. The only thing I probably need to remember is to grab an umbrella because I do think it's going to rain when I'm leaving work. So, but otherwise, I feel like we're pretty ready for the day. We got everything done and maybe we have a few minutes to spare. So that's awesome. What's up, you guys? Just got home from work. Hi. Okay, hey. It is, what is it? Like 3:20. So not bad. Dinah. Oh my God. Dinah, you're on camera. And it's just gonna be like same as usual. I'm gonna get into my comfy clothes and then I need a snack because I didn't eat, obviously. Oh my God, look at you. She said, first things first, you're gonna rub my belly. Okay, I will. Fine. Comfy clothes, have a snack. I have modules that I need to work on. I have a lot of emails to answer. I got a couple things I got to do for Gold Humanism. I got a couple of things I got to do, like onboarding for residency. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer night, also because I was kind of hoping to get home earlier than right now. But it is what it is. It's 3:20 and we are going to make the most of the evening. I will take you through some of that and hopefully I will have a little bit of relaxation at some point in time tonight. I do have to cook tonight because we ran out of our meal prep. I think we're going to do something really basic though. Like I think we're going to have some chicken thighs and maybe do those in the air fryer, but I don't know. I need to find a good air fryer recipe for them, like just something simple, but make sure that they're nice and seasoned up and taste pretty good. And then I'll probably just do that honestly with like some broccoli also in the air fryer. And then we really like doing like a chickpea pasta that's just kind of like mixed with mostly just pesto, honestly, like a little bit of pesto on the side. So I think that we'll just do that. So it shouldn't be too difficult or time consuming of a meal prep. But yeah, hopefully I can get in some like, I don't know, crochet my blanket. That's literally never going to get done. So hopefully I can do some of that. And then some reading. Okay. Oh my God. Apparently I need to like hang out with Dinah. She's dying over here. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And then I'm probably going to end off this vlog. But this was just kind of my video on, I don't know, getting back into a routine, I guess you could say. I feel like it really only takes like 2 days on a rotation to get the routine down. I kind of feel the same like on the rotation too. Like I feel like the first day of a rotation, you're like, what's going on? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know the flow of the workday. I don't know where I fit in. I don't know my role. And I feel like honestly, like after 2 days, it's really easy to get into the routine and like kind of see where you fit in as the med student on the team and learn like kind of what's expected of you and how much you should be doing and just getting into like the normal workflow, especially since it changes from every rotation. And I mean, not only that, I feel like it changes a ton depending on like the residents that you're with and they change out the attendings. Like I'm going to have a new attending on Monday. It's going to be like kind of starting over because they do things differently. And I feel like it's really easy to just like get into the routine of things. But I know that for me, like having the things that I typically do on a day, like on any day, and fitting those into my work routine, my rotation routine, just makes things a little bit more seamless. Like, I don't know, on any day, like the night before, like I'm going to lay out my clothes for the gym. I'm typically going to lay out my clothes for the next day, whether I'm going to work or I'm literally going to a coffee shop. Like I'm thinking about what I'm wearing and I'm laying it out. I'm like prepping the coffee the night before so that when I wake up, I press a button, the coffee's ready for me. I don't know, things like that the night before. My mornings are like always the same. Like my morning routine is almost always the same. Just sometimes it's a little bit shorter. Like if I'm going to work, obviously like I need to be out the door by 6:40, like my morning's a little bit shorter, but I'm still doing the same things in like the same order. And I feel like just having a routine always helps keep things feel very seamless and not like a huge shock to the system, especially in med school when you're constantly changing rotations. You're constantly at a different work site with different people. You're doing different things. You're expected to know different things. Like it's always changing. And I feel like having your own like baseline routine is very helpful. So that is me on my soapbox. And I know that I can be a little bit like particular, some people may say. So maybe I'm a bit more routine than I need to be, but I like it that way. And I think Dinah likes it that way. Okay, they say that cats like routine. So here we are, we're the perfect pair. But anywho, I will take you along with whatever I'm going to do tonight. And then I'm going to end off this vlog. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.